first chapter of the Vegas Diaries, it was really important for me to set up where I was coming from and how I was feeling like I was at my own personal rock bottom. I felt like I was completely starting over with no leads and no friends anymore, you know, because I felt like I was leaving not just a relationship, but a whole world and a whole lifestyle that I'd kind of submerged myself in for so long. So I definitely wanted to set that up. When I first moved to Las Vegas to start over, I was brought there by a burlesque show I got a job in. I'd been fascinated with burlesque for years and had always wanted to give it a try, and it turned into a really great experience. I was in a show called Peepshow for 3.5 years, and that kind of set the stage for all my adventures you read about in the Vegas Diaries, and it was an amazing time. When I lived in Las Vegas, I had my own reality show called Holly's World, and it was an amazing experience, so much fun. But there's definitely challenges when you do reality TV, especially when you're single and dating and trying to meet people, and you don't want to ask somebody you just met, oh, do you want to be on my reality show today? Because that just doesn't lead to a healthy relationship necessarily. So there were definitely challenges and definitely pressures as far as, people wanting certain people on the show, or if there was a rumor about me dating somebody, oh, you got to get this person. I'm like, but I barely know that person. I'm not going to ask them. So it was definitely a unique twist on the whole. I mean, dating is crazy anyway. Nobody, likes the ins and outs of it, but that was definitely another twist in the story for me. When I was finally single and dating, I had a lot of paranoia about, why do people want to date me? Do they want to date me because I'm on TV? Or do they want to date me because they want to brag to their friends that, oh, I'm dating the girl on that billboard? So I had a lot of insecurities going into it, and I really had to get to a point where I was okay with myself before, I finally ended up meeting my husband and, meeting the one. And it took a while, and it took a lot of different experiences, and I learned a lot about myself through different people I met. One of the first incidents I talk about when I'm on my own in Vegas is just dealing with the press on my own. It was kind of my first time handling it myself. And it was really important to me because I had been in such high-profile relationships to be known for myself and not to attach myself to somebody and be known for that person. And I share a story where one time I was sitting next to Russell Brand at dinner and then left and nothing happened. And then all of a sudden the next day it was all over the blogs, all these super salacious stories. And I was like, no, this isn't what I'm going for. So it was super important for me to keep my personal life as private as possible. Like after that happened, I was just like, I'm going to try and keep my personal life as private as possible for as long as I can, which is always a challenge, but I think I did okay. There's so much mainstream dating advice out there, and for a while I kind of tried to follow that advice, and it ended up, I share a funny story where it kind of gets turned around on me a little bit, and I kind of get what I was dishing out, so to speak. And it's the most cliche advice in the world, but what I learned in the end is just be yourself. which is like not the greatest advice, because people always say be yourself as if it's so easy, and it always takes a period of self-discovery, but it's true at the end of the day. Right now, I'm out promoting the Vegas Diaries, and I'm 7 months pregnant, so I'm about to have a baby, and I just want more of the same in my life. I'm having a great time writing books, and I love my daughter and my husband so much and want to have more kids, and people ask me, what's next for you? And I'm just like, more of the same would be good. People always ask me if I would do another reality show, and if somebody came up with an interesting idea that I thought was positive and empowering at the end of the day, after all the drama plays out, I maybe would consider it, but I probably wouldn't do the same exact kind of things I've done before. I feel like that was a really fun experience and a great opportunity to have in my 20s, but I've kind of grown out of it a little bit. So I'm kind of looking for different things in that area.